Last time on Danganronpa. Oh god.
Who would do this?
Oh my god. Ifumi never got to touch a woman, but after death, his body did. I think he would be happy wherever he is now. And now... Hello! 'Tis I, the one and only Nugget, back with Danganronpa. Last time, we went through an intense investigation, learning almost nothing, literally not a clue. But some suspicious persons of interest have come up, even though I have no idea how they could have done it in any capacity. Really, the only suspicious person is Celeste, because her story is just whack, makes no fucking sense. But I literally have no idea how she would be involved, because I swear she's been with at least one other person for the entire time it was all happening. So, I have no idea. Celeste is the only suspicious individual. Everyone's saying Hero, but it's not gonna be Hero. That's too easy. And yeah, that's all I have. Kyoko disappeared. Maybe that'll come up sometime when she decides to tell me anything. Let's get into it. Let's find out who this evil killer is. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered by the Red Door. And as soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
this happens. Yup, uh-huh. Oh, hello! He multiplied? Oh, so he really does just have multiple bear robots.
Wrong.
Very cool. Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I have a wife now, and I have kids. I'm only moving so fast, it only looks like I've multiplied. What laugh is that? You've never done a laugh in your life. Oh, you girls tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing alone.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
And if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train or elevator, whatever. Get the fuck, you guys will pay. I'll see you guys down there. Ooh. Just jump
Let's
on the
go.
elevator. Okay, then, shall we?
Please!
Oh, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
I'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. Guys, can we calm down? I don't think it's Hero. I told you already. I didn't do it. For serious. I wish. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. It would seem we have our culprit. Yeah, that's what you would like to believe, huh?
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's
I'll
right.
see you in court. She's right. Let's get down there first. The story can really begin. Oh yeah, and also, did Tagami learn something last episode? And as usual, I was not informed. Yeah, good idea, everyone. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. We could, though. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. I was afraid he was going to say Among Us. I would have screamed audibly. Let's just leave. I don't feel like talking to all of you fucks. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Oh my god, there's so little of us now. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we said all of this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. You're really good at internal design, Monokuma. Oh, when I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
That's what I was saying. Only because of you. Why? Why are we making these such cruel things to each other?
What?
Oh, what? Do you really hate me so much? I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Oh, don't rush me. First, I'm gonna start it. God, you guys are so lame. We'll never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'm gonna end the episode right here, because that's gonna be 5 minutes.
Yahoo!
I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly... Have you done this every time? I just realized... a deadly class trial. I just realized he does this every time. I don't think I need that. Alright. I think I have new skills. Courtesy of Tagami. Increase the influence gauge by 5, effective during class trial. I don't know what any of this does. Steadies your aim a little. Sure, put that on. Anything else I got? Nope, okay, that's it. Alright. All rise. Oh no, now I'm surrounded by dead
basic
people.
explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Oh, I don't have to talk anymore. I just have to listen.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Do we need this
then
explanation?
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Yay.
Now then, to begin with,
The vote.
We already know who did it.
was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Yeah, clearly.
Don't try and deny
It couldn't be anyone
you
else.
killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
A likely excuse.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
We do? I thought our evidence was you don't have an alibi.
Blueprints for the suit.
Oh, I guess that. It was in your room.
Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
I would like to see... Assuming it's not Hiro, which I am assuming it's not Hiro, I'd like to see who the killer got that stuff in Hiro's room. Did Hiro just invite them in?
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
That's good. Is Hiro really the killer, or... Let's go to the vote. For anything else, we have to make that clear. Alright, Hiro. Let's hear your defense. I will shoot you with it. That's a Hiro's message. What is that again?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit.
Wait. Maybe I should have gone through the thing again. This is the note that Yasuhiro wrote to get everyone in the dining hall. The handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. Okay.
That you are the culprit.
Oh, just Monica was laughing.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, it's the CIA.
Hiro,
I knew it.
Why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Was there something there? There's like 2 things there. I mean, looking at the blueprints, the handwriting is awfully met. Oh, I see you. I see you. Thanks, Makoto. Sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake.
Everything we found in your room.
Uh-huh.
The blueprints, the suit parts.
They are
The blueprints? Yeah, take that,
No,
Celeste.
that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! I haven't done this. You're wrong. It's completely wrong.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When
I
you compare
would
it
say.
to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Well, then why would he just
No,
admit it
the
afterwards?
differences are bigger than that, I think.
I mean, okay.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Makoto,
That's what I'm
are
saying.
you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
No,
And
that's
he's
too
not
obvious.
the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Yeah, let's go. Dad's on my side. What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
A
Unlikely.
suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Okay. And of course he passes it off to
So,
me.
who was in the Robo-Justice
What is your
suit?
infatuation with me? The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit. Hina, the Illuminati hero. I wonder. Out of these options, let me think about this. Well, the Illuminati, of course.
I got it!
I mean, it was Hero.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
what was happening
Because
with...
he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
I mean, are we saying that he was just unconscious in the suit while the picture was taken? I don't know.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
No.
That
You're
doesn't make any sense.
playing with my
You
emotions.
just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Well, okay, yeah. We established you could basically do nothing in the suit because it's so, like, terribly made, but I don't know what that means. How is
So
it,
what
how's
you're
it running
saying
around?
is...
Or was it ever running around in the first place? It's just unconscious Hero was in the suit the whole time? I don't understand.
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
So says
What?
Tagami.
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that,
Uh-huh.
there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So
Damn,
what is
Tagami,
it?
it sounds
What
like
needs
he
to
already
be
knows.
clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless
Oh,
body.
I know this one. This is the first time I know something. It's a dolly. I guess I don't...
It would seem that
I
his
don't know.
corpse was moved using certain particular items.
A tarp and a dolly. I'm so
Makoto,
smart.
Can you tell us what they were?
No. What if I just say no? What? Are you just gonna give up? Things that were used with a blue tarp. Yep, this.
I got it!
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like, no, not the tarp, you stupid idiot, the dolly.
I got it!
These two.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right? So, let's see if I can explain.
You stupid.
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yeah.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
What's the point of moving the body, though? That's what I don't understand.
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
I mean, the giant blood pool is still there. It's not like you're gonna trick at everyone. Like, oh, the body, maybe he wasn't killed here.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Which also doesn't make sense. Like, the body clearly moved. Doesn't matter if you leave a trail of blood or just move the body. Maybe teleport.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the
Oh,
body
I teleported
disappeared,
too.
so did the dolly.
There's no. It's a coincidence.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Good job.
Are you
Very
sure you are
astute.
not mistaken?
How am I mistaken about that?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
What difference does it make? The body moved. That's all that matters, right?
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
I don't know what difference that makes. The
She's
body
raised
still
an
moved.
objection. How do you respond?
Tagami? I mean, Dad, can you leave me
There
alone?
is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Damn. Please, Celeste.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around
Are you kidding me? You know, I literally single-handedly, well, not single-handedly, it was mostly Tagami and Kyoko, but I literally prove who's the killer in every trial. Wow, I've never heard anyone sound so nice while being so mean. Maybe I can change your mind. I can fix her. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the cooking room to the repository. The giant blood stains on the floor. God, stupid. New element has been added to bullet time battle. We're getting more? It's like the third case. Are you kidding me? Sure, go for it. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with the next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Wait, what? Up until now, there really hasn't been illuminated how you destroy your opponent's statements. We're doing this now? From now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button will be enough to handle them. Okay? Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you're out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Oh, of course. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key and type the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the tab key now is a function along with the RMB and LMB buttons. It will automatically reload at the start of the fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all, in which case you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Thanks, tutorial person. How do we do this
You
again?
have it wrong. I cannot
Oh, yeah.
agree. You are a
Oh,
fool.
yeah.
So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you.
Oh,
Lies will get you nowhere.
equipment room bloodstain. Take that.
This should
God,
prove
that
it.
was. I'm so bad at the tempo game. God, I couldn't do it with 2 buttons. You're adding a 3rd one.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
Did I really need to do a tempo minigame just to say, hey, there's bloodstains on the wheels.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
That was from someone running over their toe.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
Rookie
And as
move.
the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Yeah, take that, Celeste. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much? I can fix her, don't
Well,
worry.
anyway,
It's because we haven't
that was
hung
just
out.
something we had to get out
Oh
of the way.
no.
Let's
Please
get
don't.
back to the main subject.
God, I hope it doesn't involve Celeste anyway. I didn't get to hang out with her yet.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I told you from the beginning it's a
I'm
power
not
engine.
sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
But I won't.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What is it? What does he mean by that? It's because no one can do anything in the suit. Can't even bend down. Or bend your arms. Oh, Justice costume.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Mm-hmm.
From there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yes.
The culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yeah.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yeah.
Keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Bend over. I know it. I'm just gonna shoot it. I don't
No,
care what you
that's
say.
wrong.
I don't know that's wrong.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low.
That's
But
impossible.
if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Maybe they took the suit off, loaded the thing, moved it, and then put the suit back on for some reason.
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Let's flash back. I'm lying in the bed here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight. Crazy.
When you're in that
It's crazy
suit,
you said that and
not
then also
only
said
can
you
you
can bend
not
over
see
the
your
suit.
feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
You have memory loss like me.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
How would they get the body on the dolly?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
I could do it. I'm built different though.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
I could do it.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Oh my god, we said the same thing. Are we lovers? There's absolutely no chance that the costume is taken off just to move the body because Hero's not strong enough. Once it's on, you can never take it off. You can't take it off by yourself. This one, right?
I got it!
I got it!
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
Let's flash back to it. I don't know this thing, but I can't get it off. LOL. Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. You can get it off on your own. Who made this? Why would they think this was a good idea? We don't really have a choice. Let's help them.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
No, surprisingly.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's too obvious, guys. Come on.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Yes.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
You mean the picture you took from inside the rec room?
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
I feel like it's so very obvious how suspicious Celeste is. like we just did all that. Like, this is like the first 20 minutes of the trial. We just did all that. And the only way for everything that we just said to be true, we're going to say this picture is basically fake. Which would mean...
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
The only explanation is that this photo is fake, Celeste. Again, though, I don't understand how they died, though. I feel like, if anything, you're just,
Besides, do
for
you
some
remember
reason,
what
an
the now
accomplice to
deceased
someone
Hifumi
else.
said?
How did you get hurt?
And the guy hit me. I'm back.
What guy?
Roman Justice. That's what he said. Got him just now.
Thanks.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
Oh, I also forgot who Fumi said Hiro's name as his last words. I don't know what that means.
The
Figure it out.
individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Very insistent on that,
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hino, I need you to pick a side.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, There's no hurry to decide who did it.
Yeah, we got all the time in the
Before we rush
world.
to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
No, I vote for a vote.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's
Up.
review this series of unfortunate
take-
events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yeah, about that. No.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning.
I woke up with morning wood.
4 of us gathered
had
together
to
in the
rub it
dining
out.
hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
You wanna elaborate on where you were?
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
And then we went on like a half an hour goose
It
chase.
seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
Right after conveniently taking a picture, and then begging for your life, and then falling over, and then you were unconscious for an hour. Yep, in that order.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice.
It was Robo Justice.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Yeah, clearly.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
I mean, why don't we just ask who here has the strength to drag away Hifumi?
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office.
I guess he could have been
and
hit
resumed our search
before,
for the
and then,
suspect.
I don't know, dragged away? Oh.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around the top of the stairs. Trust
When
me,
Celeste
go on up
told us
there.
that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
You are so ridiculously suspicious, but I don't know how you did anything. That was a rather intense scream, but oh my god, this is like the 4th time we're looking at this cutscene. Yes, she screamed.
and then,
Oh god, this is like the 10th time we've looked at this one. What was that? That came from downstairs. We have to go back and do the scream.
at that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups.
Again.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
And then
When
we found
got
him
back to the
dead.
nurse's office, we
Allegedly.
found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
For some reason. You suck, Monokuma.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
And then Celeste had to take Hina to pee.
meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm wondering where the body discovery announcements play. Is it throughout the whole school, or is it just in the room you find it? Because if it's an announcement through the whole school, I'm thinking that because Hifumi wasn't dead, so if we found these bodies at the same time, the body discovery announcement was probably for Taka, not Hifumi, right? Because we think that, or I think that, Hifumi walked upstairs after for some reason. But then also, there was there's another body discovery announcement. It was probably the one for Hifumi, but then he still wasn't dead. So I don't understand.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
For the 4th time. Every time I make this face, I lie. Hifumi's body's disappeared. Ian and I were peeing together at the same
nurse's
stall.
office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
We're literal goobers. We're so dumb. This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Maybe what? Yeah.
Next thing we
Maybe
knew,
neither
we
of them
were
were dead.
searching
I
the
don't know.
school for 2 missing dead bodies.
I could also 100% believe that Monokuma was just trolling.
And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
You're not going to mention the second body discovery announcement we got?
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yeah. Just eliminate the fact that Celeste led us everywhere.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or
That's what I'm
perhaps
saying.
It was after?
Oh,
We already know what order they were killed in.
what?
Taka came last.
Okay.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's...
Wait, what's in the Monokuma file? Hold on. The cause of death for each of what they had is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. Okay. Why does the order... Well, I think that... If I'm going with my theory, then Taka died first, because Hifumi definitely went upstairs by himself. They're really using that order.
So, regarding Taka's
Oh,
death,
I see. Okay.
I wonder if...
Because of the numbering of the Justice...
Oh my god. Jesus. No, that's wrong. It took me way too long.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Sure. Why does it matter though?
So you're saying the
Oh,
culprit
right.
wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
My sources trust me. Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. Something that relates to what time he must have... Oh, his stupid watch. Oh, it's time to go into my mind. Do a breath into the union. What the... Oh, wristwatch. Like, that is too long to be watch. Wrist. What? Oops. Wrist. Wrist. What? Schizophrenic, of course.
Now I understand. I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Rookie move again by the killer. When he was powered up. Hey, you all are gonna keep us away. Ties your two ways, keep your first watch. Almost 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that bedtime for little boys and girls.
so
Might
if
be
it
asking
wasn't
again.
broken
Kill you.
after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Indeed.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Also
That's
indeed.
right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
Not me though.
We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now,
Sure.
if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
I mean, I think we're still assuming there's only one killer
That
though.
may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
But, oh my god, if you show this cutscene again, I swear. Oh, it's Hifumi. Oh.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we
Yes.
all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
Yes, but he's not actually dead.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
That's actually a smart theory. I don't think anyone has a recording device though.
If that's true, where's the tape?
Also, wait. When we went back to the nurse's office to find Hifumi on the ground, did we just not check if he was really alive or dead? I guess it was Celeste, Hina, and I. I guess no one wanted to touch the body, but I'm
don't
trying to
know.
put the big picture together, and I'm not seeing it yet.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Did you just say don't start making stuff up? What? You half the things you say in the trial are made up, and you don't know.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Yes, you were holding hands and peeing in the boys' urinals. For some
And
reason.
then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Maybe Kyoko got inspiration from Tagami and decided to fuck with the crime scene for more fun. I don't know.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
A likely alibi.
Then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Why? Hero,
Even if
why?
she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Yeah, there's only just two people who can lift Hifumi's body. Sakura and Hifumi. Which is, yeah, he probably walked upstairs. I just don't know.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Or maybe it is just Sakura. I don't know.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Yeah, explain how either of those two twigs could have moved Hifumi.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Yeah, Who has an industrial crane in their
In
pocket?
particular,
I guess
think
Hina.
we need to figure out
Hina
how
technically
Hifumi's
does.
body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
Oh, here we go. We're getting into my future thoughts
And
now.
according to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able. Oh, so then the killer was able to get him move his body that short amount of time. It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
I would not believe you.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move.
Oh my god, the music exit. I knew it. We're so smart, Kyoko. Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
Yeah, exactly. It's a zombie.
No! Not another... ghost!
It turns out Hifumi was actually the ultimate zombie. He just never discovered his talent until he
I
died.
don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
I mean, we know this. He was still alive even when we found him the third time.
He was alive?
You literally cried on him and he woke up and said his last
Are
words.
you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
That's exactly what I'm
I mean,
saying.
We found his body. He was dead.
What are you talking about? Do you have memory loss?
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Or, you know, no one just touched his corpse and he woke up and he's like, why did everyone leave me? Maybe he went looking for people? I don't know why he went straight to the third floor though.
That it isn't possible.
Why? The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? What? Are we just all forgetting? Did that scene happen? Was that just in my mind? It's in the thumbnail, it can't be. It's not just in my mind. Stop trying to gaslight me. That happened.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
I'm gonna take this, because I might need it.
No.
I don't know.
It is impossible.
Why?
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you
There
know
was no
that's
scene
how.
of Hina crying on him. That's
Surely
all
you
in
heard
Nugget's
the body
mind.
discovery
That didn't happen.
announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
He was still alive. The contradiction is, I said so.
Shoot!
I'm gonna die here soon.
Are you
So you heard the body Hifumi's dead body had been found, and that is why the Are we really?
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was
No. Hifumi was dead.
And you know that.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body.
Had been found.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. I like how I just had to take what Kyoko said in response to Celeste, but I had to
Was
say
the body
Celeste.
discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Or,
Maybe.
yeah.
But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
Hey, you can assume Monokuma was lazy and just wanted to play one announcement for both
So
discoveries.
there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Exactly. Monokuma.
Maybe Monokuma simply
Oh, that's what I
played
got.
two and rolled them together into one.
That's
what do
I
you
was
say,
saying.
Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Here comes Monokuma to out the killer again.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Yes. 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 Except for the case with... Okay, it's blowing me away that we got... Because the second announcement was for Hifumi, but he was still alive when we found him, so I don't understand.
That didn't answer our question, man.
Maybe that.
We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
I wonder if that scene was actually added in later. I feel like it doesn't make sense with that scene of Hifumi waking up for the 5 seconds. Like, we all pretend it didn't happen. It doesn't make sense with the body discovery announcement.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Oh yeah, or else we would have heard the announcement like
If
3 or
that's
4
true,
times.
then why was the announcement made again later on?
Exactly.
Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second body discovery announcement, the first time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. The second time was when, just after Fumi came back to life, Toka was found unconscious with both bodies were discovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Okay. Maybe we will explain. I don't know. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, it's a body discovery.
It didn't seem
Exactly
weird at the
inaccurate.
time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually
Oh my god, we actually are going to bring it up.
discovered for the first
Oh,
time.
never mind.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
And he wasn't dead the next time we found him
Meaning
either.
He wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
Nope, he wasn't dead then either.
That's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh yeah, bring up the glasses.
I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Yeah.
That is the
what he-
worst logic I have
whatever.
ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that Fumi was still alive. I had to find and show everyone. I know, it's his glasses. Make your argument. Fumi's glasses, yes. Who do I have to shoot?
Well, here's one thing we do know.
Yep, let's hear
The
it.
first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Good job.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom,
Kissing and
his
making out.
body disappeared.
Indeed.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body
Oh,
after
say it.
being
I'm about to
moved,
shoot you down.
other than the change in how it was presented,
Oops.
No notable difference.
This. Damn it, you stupid! God damn it! Wait.
Then,
Yeah,
really still alive?
of course not.
shut up. Whatever. I know what.
This is risky. There was
No notable difference.
That's what you would like to believe.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Why are we jumping immediately to he was playing dead? What if he was just? I mean, if he was hit in the head, there's a possibility he just went unconscious, right? And then happened. I guess it was. Yeah.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
I guess that's too much of a coincidence. He just happens to wake up, go upstairs or something. I don't know.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Someone please check on me. I'm bleeding out. Someone, just anyone. Wake me up.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Spotless. Do you hear me? They were
And I
spotless.
found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can. There's this glasses cleaning cloth. I got it.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Anime waifu. How dare you?
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses
He
clean.
clearly had a peanut butter and jelly
And
sandwich.
the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Kiggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Yep, that's a name.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
You're a secret fan, I know
see
it.
your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like
Oh,
that.
you're a secret fan, I know it too.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even
So
if that
he
is
could
true, He
see.
does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a
Oh,
good point.
maybe they have OCD.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Clearly,
Then,
yes.
If he
I
was just
thought of that
pretending
ahead
to
of
be
time.
dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Yeah, do we have pink paint?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Oh, I wasn't even really thinking about that. Oh yeah, that wasn't even added to evidence either. That was just something you could interact with. Huh.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere.
Okay, well then, if he... Oh. Yeah, because I was just assuming that actually was his blood and he was actually hit, he just wasn't dead. I guess if he poured a pack of blood on himself, that, yeah, he was playing dead. That, what? But, why? Why?
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
You're saying Hifumi did it? Why would Hifumi move the body?
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taka's corpse was Sakura. Hifumi, Taka himself. Hifumi,
got it.
yes.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right?
How did he get from the nurse's office to the 3rd floor and move Taka's body from the equipment room to the repository without anyone seeing him? How did this
So
happen?
me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Did...
So,
I don't know.
Hifumi wasn't
Anymore.
just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
Yes, for some reason.
I just can't believe it.
I mean, Tagami did it like a case ago. So, you know,
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
yes, a diagram would be helpful.
There's more?
There's
Oh,
more?
absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
I like when she has her smug face, her smug smile on.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, the note. The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka. Could it be? The note. The note. The note Hifumi had. This.
I got it!
I got it!
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
In his pants.
Hidden note?
Yes, it was
That's
a love
right.
letter.
We found it stuffed in his pants.
Right under his scrotum.
What? In his...
Right under his balls. They were hiding. He had to lift them to get it.
Yes.
His pants. You don't need to think too deeply about it.
Forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said,
1 a.m.
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see.
Ooh,
Then this note isn't the same one Hero got.
Okay, so he was knocked out at 1 a.m. and put in the suit for like 8 hours? God damn.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hero, and that person could only have been...
Me! Afumi's... what are these answers? What's the point of even making me choose something here?
I got it!
What?
That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Yeah.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
It's overruled.